Hello, boyos and girlos. This is Kirby over yonder, and um, I was originally I had planned to make this video for a while now. I wasn't going to do it yet though, just because there was some other stuff I wanted to do. But while I was working on um the project that I'm working on, um, I accidentally deleted it, and I can't get it back. Um, I was about halfway done with it, but I did darn diddly did a stupid. So now I have to restart. So that's fun. Um, so I guess in the meantime, I'm just going to do this video. Um, as you could probably tell by most of my videos, I don't watch a lot of live action shows. I've mostly just been a cartoon guy my entire life. There are some I've gotten into, like Stranger Things and Impractical Jokers, but in general, I don't really watch too many live action shows. Um, I've seen a lot of live action movies, but shows, I just, oftentimes I just can't really get into them. Um, Particularly sitcoms, because with sitcoms, oftentimes, like, each episode just feels like the same thing, and the laugh track is annoying, and the characters are all stereotypes, and, nothing ever progresses. Everything, just gets solved in 22 minutes. I'm not a big fan of sitcoms. Um, so I was really surprised when I found myself getting to the sitcom Modern Family. Um, I've been watching the show on and off for I'd say a few months now, um, and I just felt like talking about it because I do think it does things a lot differently than most other sitcoms. First off, it doesn't have a laugh track, which is so refreshing. I hate laugh tracks because they're really annoying, and if if the show is funny, then we don't need to know when to laugh. Modern Family knows this because they don't have the stupid freaking laugh track, um, and instead, it's just funny. Like the show actually is genuinely funny with the way that the characters interact with each other and a lot of the slapstick. If anything, it kind of is like a cartoon, except not a cartoon. Um, just with all the slapstick and stuff. Um, it is very cartoony, but still fairly grounded in reality, at least most of the time. Um, and not only that, but it's also different in the sense that things do change in the show. It's not like Full House where the characters are always, the same age and, you know, there's no continuity whatsoever. With Modern Family, not only do the characters age, which I really like it when characters age in shows. Like, I don't know, it's always been I just always found it to be really cool when characters age, even if it's only like a year or 2 years. I just think that's really cool. Um, but like characters, they get into different hobbies or different jobs or have different relationships or things progress in each character's lives. It's not like they're all just stuck in the same place for every episode. It keeps the show fresh, and like each episode is kind of a different thing. Though you don't need to watch any episode in order to get what's happening in one episode because all the episodes still are decently self-contained. They just do have a bit of character growth and a bit of continuity. Um, Speaking of the characters, I really like the characters in Modern Family. Um, None of them are really stereotypes, and even some of the characters, like some of the characters, in the beginning, I was kind of on, um, but most of them really grew on me. Particularly Gloria, who, when I first started watching the show, I wasn't that big a fan of her. I thought she was a little annoying, but now she's become one of my favorite characters. Um, and I'd say the only character that I'm not super crazy about is probably Cam. I don't dislike him or anything. It's just that I don't know. Uh I don't know. I feel like he can be a bit too what's the word? I don't know. Just like a bit too maybe upbeat for me. Like he's I don't know. All the other characters feel like they're um they feel like realistic, while Cam, I don't know, he's just a bit too much for me sometimes, and also sometimes when he argues with Mitchell, it's a little annoying. Um, but I don't know, I don't really dislike him or anything. Uh, but yeah, um, the characters, they don't feel like stereotypes, even if they can be really goofy and funny. They still, it's clear that these characters do have uh, emotions, and they do feel very human. Like a lot of times with sitcoms, particularly like Full House, the characters just kind of feel like robots who um, you can just tell that, like, the directors, they wanted them to say the joke. It doesn't feel like it really was natural. But with Modern Family, the characters, they feel like real people. It doesn't feel like, oh, someone's telling this character to say something. It feels like, no, this character is just saying something. Um, and yeah, yeah, I just felt like doing this video because I feel like Modern Family does do things a lot better than most other sitcoms, and I just enjoy the show. Um, so yeah, that's about all I have to say. Kirby out.